There's always something that. Yeah, the one right after. Well, it's like, we got them after working with you. So yeah, first game of the season. Yeah. I was here before you. I was here. Sorry, no, I was going to take the blind down. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not trying to play on such a Are we exams? He dropped the Vesper on 50 odd, didn't he? No, he's on. Take the ball with you. I know, I just kind of like
Oh, I lost the game for them. I just,
serious?
yeah, I had to get 11 off 2 overs, and I couldn't.
That's James just informing everybody that he lost the game for them. There you go. you. Quick execution option to it. Can't be any worse than what you got. He's going away.
Good evening and welcome to Sydney Parade. To those of you who have joined us already, and even to those of you who might join us in the future. It's, what day is it today? Wednesday. It's Wednesday evening today, and the cricket has been non-stop. Good evening, Simon Heaney, who's currently hanging out of his bedroom window. Of course, he got Karen holding him by his ankles. And meanwhile, on the field, we have Pembroke's thirds, currently playing Phoenix's seconds. And as you can see from the score, and as you've been watching, Pembroke going along at 5 and over with 30 for 1 on the board. Gail Bowen was the early departure. She went for 7. And now you see Jessica Duffy-Mollin, a future star of the club, and I suspect a bit wider as well, and Anna Sims. The one bit of news I do have for you from women's cricket today is the replacement of poor Laura Delaney, who has gone down with an injury, and that has left Alice Tector to come into the Irish squad for the World Cup in England in a couple of weeks' time. Staunton is the bowler from the St John's End, change of bowling into her first over. Nicely fielded. Yes, it was Johnny Bell and the Silver Foxes for the last 2 evenings. On Monday, they took on and narrow defeat to the Wellington over 50s. And they have now been decamped to Stormont, where they went up and watched the Thursday's play of Ireland and New Zealand. Good starts up there for Liam McCarthy. Took his first Test wicket. And also great to see Ruben Wilson going so well as well. Umpire at the far end as you look at your screen, Graham Mooney today. He's managed to get away from the scoring for a day. But as always, is doing something.
information. I'd stop paying attention.
Graham Mooney, an excellent umpire. He's done his umpiring exams. He can count to 6. But what I like about him umpiring the women's thirds is he has a degree of empathy to the bowlers, trying to keep it on the mat. As this one gets past the fielder, but stopped inside the rope. And relay throw gets it straight back to said bowler. We were talking with Roger Courtney Carpenter about some updates. And he was telling me about the hamster cage he's in the middle of building. 4 stories. He's only just short of putting in a hot tub and a gym for them.
Sounds like there might be a gym.
Yeah, the wheel and stuff. Gaurav. Can't be playing that shot. Captain of the Sixes looking for some form before his appearance on Monday. In fact, he has a game on Saturday as well, up in Swords.
I thought to press the replay button in time we would have got it.
Jatade. Now on from the nursery end. Nice bit of fielding. Just keeps it to 1. High full toss. And it gets past the sweeper on the leg side, and that's another boundary, and that'll take the score up to 39. These two going very well since the departure of Bowen. Anna Sims it was, sweeping that one to a vacant part of the fence and getting it through.
See the draw. We were all right.
Conspiracy theories all over the place as this one's in the air, and it's a fine catch taken, and that will be the end of Emma Sims. A brief innings of 12 from 17 deliveries, but also a fine catch just at mid-on. Second wicket falls with 1 ball left in the 8th over. I'm sure most people at the moment tuning in to the Test match instalment. TNT Sports is your station for that game. Behind a paywall, this of course. So New Zealand have gone past 300 now. 333 for 5.
Who's taking the wickets?
Mark Adair has 3, Liam McCarthy has 1, and Harry Tector, our own Harry Tector, has picked up 1 for 27 off 4 overs. Liam McCarthy's been given the ball a fair amount, 16 overs from him. And Ruben Wilson on debut.
It is.
going at 3 and over, which is a fine start for a third seamer in his debut test match as a teenager. So very best of luck to the Irish lads up there. That game due to finish on Saturday. That's nicely dug out. Anna Lynn MacDonald it is in the middle now, captain of this side. And 8 overs passed, 40 on the board, and the loss of those 2 wickets. I expect this to be quite an even game. As you can see, the net's very busy with junior nets. Tag rugby on behind that. But here, centre stage, women's thirds in a Division 3 game. Division 3 of 5 now, and the women's game continues to expand. New clubs finding women's teams, and that one's nicely cut away behind square. It disappears off to the boundary, allowing Graham Mooney to bring out the expressive signal for 4. I don't know. I'm beginning to think he's got YouTube in his ear. Ah. It's good to see the bar open for a women's thirds game. Duffy Mullin powering ahead now, 29 from just 24 deliveries. Liable to be the mainstay of this innings. And that's a cracking shot. Down to square leg. Power and timing. Waited on it and played it quite beautifully round the corner. This one outside off, it manages to get past the keeper. They get through for 1, and they'll leave it at that. Bit of a cool breeze this evening, a sea breeze, the flag showing the wind coming in from Dublin Bay. Oh, little edge onto the keeper's foot and then ran away. Replay's absolutely fabulous this year. Well, another wicket down. And then MacDonald goes for a duck, second ball duck. Pembroke find themselves 49 for 3. Phoenix will be delighted. The runs are coming, but wickets also falling. Keeper doing well to make the ground, kept her eyes on the ball and saw it nestle safely in her gloves. That's had swapped ends. Crossed, I think is the technical term. The scorer's gazebo still up from the weekend. Has survived a couple of nights, and of course they have been the best nights of the year so far. But I think we might need to take that down tonight. I suspect it'll be Graham and me. I mean, even if you took the cloth off, it would help.
You may as well just take it down.
Yeah.
It's easier to just take it down.
They have their new again, so
But that's a big one, isn't it?
yeah, but it means there's no more stealing.
Okay, yeah.
Wide ball. And that brings up 50 for Pembroke. It's taken 53 deliveries.
So they could easily just leave it sitting there outside the shed the whole time and let people throw it up and down whatever they
Yeah,
want.
that's true.
I think there'd be room for it in Dale's shed.
I mean, the roof of it is absolutely knackered.
It's almost an X-ray of a roof now, isn't it?
But the frame, there's nothing wrong with the frame. It's just.
I did ask Philip for another roof.
Yeah, you did actually. When did he get it? No.
I don't know. I'm sure it's on order.
I'm presuming the covers and the bits that go with it arrived as well, did they?
Who knows how much they want, they probably I don't know if they ever use walls
Yeah, I don't know.
over there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And can you buy a roof without the walls and vice versa?
Nicely swept behind square on the leg side. That will bring another boundary, I think. Good evening. Last over of the first half. Leo Whaley, the new bat. This one played square. Nicely fielded. Yes, many congratulations to Alice Tector on making that World Cup squad, but my thoughts very much with Laura Delaney, one of the toughest competitors the Irish women's team has had, and the last couple of years has been in great form and blossomed into the role. So a shame that she has to miss out this time round. Nicely just played into the leg side. It's gone straight to a field up. The throw comes in over the top of the stumps and not at the keeper's ankles.
Take lessons.
It's close to the pads. Well taken by the keeper. Never easy going down the leg side. That one close to the edge of the bat. This time swinging at one that was well outside. Good Pembroke contingent up at the test match today. I saw Arnott's and Sharps and Hoffman's. And that is 10 overs gone then. The score has moved on to 58 for 3. And of those 58, Duffy Mullin has accumulated 39 through a combination of well-run singles and big blows over the boundary. No game tomorrow night. Evening, Gordon. 58 for 3. Fielder gets to that quite handily. It's a strange evening this evening. We do have clouds today, which seem to have been missing the last 2 days. They have come back. That's a nice shot. Stepping into it, playing it over to the leg side. Fielder did well, round and pick up on the run before a left-handed throw gets it straight back to the bowler. Good piece of fielding, that. It really has been a glorious spell of 3, 4, 5 days. Oh, that's going to be painful. Right onto the forearm, onto the bone, well above the hand. You'll see it here so clearly. Great camera angle. Went for the catch and, yep, straight onto that forearm. And that was just a hold for a second. It's a strange one on the match centre tonight. It's got Pembroke first playing civil service here at 12 o'clock. Mick Cotter was the scorer. I don't know.
Andy Burney was playing.
Yes, and Tim Tector.
That was how I knew this.
There's no way that game was actually taking place. I don't know what the reason behind it is. Becca Gallagher, the one bringing on the drink. That's now headed off back to the pavilion. Nicely bowled, cramping the bat. Thought of a bye, it wasn't to be. As I say, Duffy Mullin, 40 out of a total of 60. Going along very nicely. I've seen a few wickets falling around her, but still going, still making contact. Gets through for the single on this occasion. It could be 2. If they'd run the first one first, it definitely would have been. And they do get through for 2 quite comfortably in the end. Big appeal. The umpire contents himself with signalling 3 to come. Nice appeal all the same from Gerald Tate. Next ball just straying a little too far onto the legs and disappears for 4. And that takes Jessica Duffy Mullin on to 46 and the score on to 66. Not quite scoring at a runner ball, but not far off either. And this is a good opening performance from Pembroke, despite the loss of those 3 wickets in the first 10 overs. Another one round the corner, another one finds the boundary, and that brings up a half century for Jessica. Celebrations somewhat muted. Many thanks to those of you tuned in at the moment, especially those of you from outside the pale. Enjoying the Irish summer. Oh, great effort to get down to that. It would have been a fine catch. As it was, it slid past. And they take the single. It's the single off the last ball. 11 off the over. And it does leave Mullin on strike for the next over. Ideal situation. From a Pembroke point of view. Getting through their overs nice and quickly. Certainly a lot quicker than some of the games we've seen down here this year.
Hit the ball. Hit the ball. There's a bat in your hand. Use it.
Well, there are 2 fielders in pursuit of this. 3 of them are going to meet there, and it's a nice bit of fielding on the fence by one, picked up by the other. A couple of runs saved there. As you can see, everyone converging. Neat footwork. Just keeping everybody on the field, including the ball, and just 2 runs were scored from that delivery. Leah Whaley now on strike. Her sister Susie, who's now departed the third 11, appearing, well, she was 12th in the cup match recently. Staunton to continue. Just trying to get through this over. Oh my word. Shot of the day thus far. It's gone for 6. It's hit the fence. It's dropped down behind the wall. I think they're going to need a new ball. And here it is here. It was short and it was exactly where it was wanted. And it's been beautifully put away for the maximum. Lovely shot. It's actually the umpire who's looking to fetch that one back as we watch the replay of why he's now attempting to retrieve that ball. Cracking shot for 6, first 6 of the game, I think, and it does take Jessica Duffy-Mullin onto 60 off just 43 deliveries, going along at a very nice pace indeed. It looked like it was first team coach Connor Mullin who retrieved that one. He won't mind. His daughter, no doubt, has hit his bowling out of the back garden a few times. 13 overs gone. 81 for 3. And that runner ball stage now has been reached. So Pembroke looking for a score somewhere 130, I'm guessing. 125 or so at the moment, but they'll be looking to push on as well. Still some batting to come. I saw Becca Gallagher with her pads on, left-handed. Left arm over now. Change of bowling. It's O'Connell from the nursery end. That's another thing I meant to mention. I'll start mentioning it now. I'm looking to rename the ends of the ground in Pembroke here. Open to sponsorship offers. If you fancy having an end named after you or your company, as much as we'll enjoy the humorous answers we get, I'm looking for people who might be willing to shell out a few quid. We are a sports club, so you can write it off against your tax if you own a company. Or you can just write it off on an individual basis. They come back for the second, and they get that. The left arm over, proving advantageous, as it often does for a bowler.
Doing a lot, but not enough.
This time it rattles into the pads, and that is the end of the innings for Jessica Duffy-Mollin. 60 runs to her name, and she's departed LBW, caught in front. I don't really think there was too much in the way of questions for this one. Pitched in line with legs, straightened up, and would have hit leg stump. And the umpire's raised finger gives you his opinion. And you'll see from this delivery, back foot on the knee. There was an appeal from somewhere. I'm not so sure it's the bowler. But then again, Division 3 cricket, you do tend to find they're quite polite. Pembroke still looking at that 120, even with the loss of 4 wickets. Becca Gallagher to the middle now. Bats right-handed, bowls left-handed. Through to the keeper, away from the edge of the bat. Asked the question anyway, and why not? Went a long way out searching for it. Didn't make any contact at all. Better ball, a bit full perhaps, but better line. And 14 overs have now slid by. Luckily, no spies from the catwalks of Paris here today. Mr. Mooney with his loose t-shirt and his short shorts. Nicely played away. There is a fielder there, but it gets past her hands and makes it to the boundary. Oh, it was Leah Whaley who actually departed at the fall of the last wicket. The live scorers selling me a dummy on that one, but that's a powerful shot and it demonstrates the strength, timing and skill of Jessica Duffy-Mullin. Staunton now 1 for 30 from 25 deliveries. Another round of applause. And a big blow. Swept away. Very confident with that shot, and it's very productive for her as well. Back live again now, outside the off stump. Fielder gets down to it and stops it, but can't stop 2 more runs being taken. And triple figures not too far away for Pembroke now. And there's another delivery, crosses the rope. 100 comes up for Pembroke. 101 for 4. And that's nicely played. Waited on it. Let it come to her before dispatching it quite brilliantly. Jessica Duffy-Mullin now responsible for 3/4 of Pembroke's runs. And that will take that percentage even higher as it comes racing out towards the scoreboard. She now moves to 81 off just 50 deliveries. Big over this for Pembroke, 20 off it so far. And quite brilliantly done by Gallagher, backing up, making sure and getting Duffy-Mullin onto strike for the 16th over. 106 for 4. Just dropped onto the pitch. Now probably a bit closer to the bowler than she would have wanted. Graham Mooney, well, he got out the old 4 times magnification to look at that one. He was peering closely at the line, but the ball never took the bails off. Just 5 overs remaining then. Big over that for Pembroke, as I say. 21 coming from it. And now 106 for 4. With those 5 overs remaining, the question being, how many A will Pembroke get, and B will their major run scorer Duffy-Mullin get? Some small alterations in the field. And this one bisects the two fielders on the rope almost perfectly. Moves on to 86. And it will be a proud daddy if she does make it to triple figures, that's for sure. Connell's first over is costing the 2 runs and picking up a wicket. And the wide brings up Nelson, 1-1-1. Another rapid single gets them off that number that superstitious people often worry about. Gallagher this time finds the boundary with one that looped over the people on the ring and fell short of the sweeper. But when it hit the ground, it spun past her and made its way to the rope. Full toss, played tennis shot. Signalled as a no ball. Trying to guide that one past the wicketkeeper, not too many fielders behind her. Unable to make contact on this occasion. Another single taken. And that will end the over with the score on 119 for 4 after 16. And the scoring rate after a couple of big overs for Pembroke has now gone over 7.5, suggesting a final total somewhere in the vicinity of 150. I think Pembroke will be delighted now that they've managed to get past or nearly reach set a target of at least a run a ball for Phoenix. 120 they'd require if the innings close now. But the big question for me is, will Duffy Mollin see enough of the strike to get her home for what I think will be a maiden century in adult cricket? Peter Marshall on the ground now, just appearing in the top left of your screen. Peter Marshall, daddy. And that's a lovely delivery. Gallagher had backed away to give herself some room, couldn't get the bat down to the ball. It came in and took a leg stump, and that is a fifth wicket for fall for Pembroke in the 17th over. And Gargan gets her first wicket. Nice delivery. You can see Gallagher trying to give herself room and then swept over the top of it. Cross bat. Yes, Peter Marshall there at the top of your screen, or was at the top of your screen. As we'll see this delivery one more time. Gallagher just giving herself too much room and then missing the delivery. And it rattled into her leg stump. 5 wickets in hand. Just 3.5 overs to go. Ash Carthy, the new bat out to the middle, coming in at number 7.
Reactions.
A wry smile from the bat on her way. There's Carthy making contact again. Carthy on this occasion sweeping it to square leg. There is a fielder there, but she'll get through for the single. It leaves Duffy Mullin with 1 ball in the over. Much better over for Phoenix this time. A wicket and just 1 run from the first 4 balls. And this one goes through to the keeper. 1 ball left to go in the over. This one goes wider of the fielder. It's another 4 runs. It brings her into the 90s. 91 now. This is the previous wicket, the one of Gallagher. And then there's the shot for the most recent of many, many boundaries that Jessica Duffy Mullin has scored thus far. 14 fours, 2 sixes. Batting at about 160 at the moment. Ash Carthy with a big swing, takes her eye off the ball. Sea breeze just keeping temperatures down a little bit, but still a lovely May evening. June just around the corner. Oh, the fielder was caught in 2 minds at mid-off. Whether to come forward and take the catch or go back and just stop the ball. In the end, she did neither. And it went through to her colleague behind her and did some neat clearing up. And kept it to the single. Carthy on 2 now. Lovely shot, but a lovely piece of fielding down on the boundary. Bounced up nicely for the fielder. She did a good job. Single taken. Carthy back on strike now. Carthy with a big swing. And I'm joined in the commentary box now. James, good evening. How was netting?
Good evening, Craig. Good evening, all. That was good, actually. I just pretended I actually knew what I was doing and middled a few. Got a beautiful ball that bowled me, though, from Addy.
Well, let's hope he bowls as well on Saturday.
Well, let's hope he does. I don't know who he's playing for, but I hope it's us.
Well, you join us, James. A very exciting moment. Jessica Mullin, Duffy Mullin, now 92 off just 58, and the first century is just 8 runs away with just 2 overs to go. Will she get
Jesse.
there?
Come on, you've got to get there.
I really want to get there.
Just heard her hit a beautiful one out of the middle of a bat. She pulled one there, and it just sounded so nice. She's seen the ball very well, so keep it going.
2 sixes so far in her innings. That's nicely played, and it gets past the fielder at point. And does it make the boundary? Doesn't look like it. And, oh, Ash Carthy setting off for a second. And perhaps wisely sent back.
Yeah, they could have got a run there maybe, but they just had to commit and not hesitate, not negotiate.
When you're on 93, the last thing you want to be done is run out going for a one that wasn't really needed.
That's all right. As long as you run out your partner, that's the main thing.
Nice shot from Carthy down the ground. Will let her get off strike. Sprinting down to the bowler's end. Gets home safely for the single. Takes her on to 3. I was saying earlier, James, I was working out, and it came out at 3/4. 3/4 of all Pembroke's runs having been scored by Jessica.
Oh, this one's clubbed on the leg side. It's going to make it to the boundary. Well, that brings her ever so closer. Almost 1 shot away.
It is just 1 shot away. 97 now off just 60 deliveries. What a fine knock this has been. Where would Pembroke be without her in this innings?
Oh, she's come along so well over the last year and a half, maybe even 2 years, as going from a very junior player to being such an outstanding batter and bowler.
Oh, that is clubbed down the ground, and if you're going to reach a century, that is the way to do it.
And well done, Jessica. Raise your bat. Has she practiced waving the bat yet? Taking the helmet off?
Don't think she knows. Kissing the badge and all that sort of
stuff. Yeah.
No, she just gratefully, big smile on her face. She knows what she's done. 101 then from 61. And she has scored over 70% of the runs that Pembroke have scored here today.
Oh, nice bottom edge there.
That might free her up to play quickly now. Played herself in.
Yeah. Well, that's outstanding. I might have to go watch the highlights of that later on, because that's a very special milestone for anyone. And I reckon she's going to have a lot more in the tank.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the last time we say fine century by Jessica Duffy.
No, without a doubt.
Carthy again.
Oh, just falls short of the bowler. Could have been a C&B.
But the end of the 19th over. 1 over to go. Pembroke on 137 for 5. But the story of the night, undoubtedly thus far, is as a result of this shot.
Oh, not the one beforehand. That's the boundary beforehand, I think.
And another earlier one.
Oh, okay. Just too many to choose from.
Well, it gives you some idea, doesn't it? She's played it all round the ground and picked up runs pretty much everywhere. And then...
Oh, that one's, I think they got her to 97. Well, that's wrong to say anyway, because it was a very similar shot.
Went to the right place, I think. And there is the congratulations from a teammate. Ash will be... And that's the nice thing about Ash Carthy.
She did raise the bat slightly, acknowledged your teammates. We might have to actually get that on video and slot it in. A rehearsal.
Bit of editing.
We'll get to one of Andy Balburney doing it, and we'll just superimpose her face on it.
I got it.
Oh.
We got through about 5 replays of.
Well, that's incredible.
Well done, Jess. McDonough
Oh, that's a good ball.
entrusted with the last over.
Difficult length, that one. Not sure whether to go forward or back, and it's just outside off.
Here's something I learnt today, and it only came to the forefront of my mind because this bowler is wearing number 17. Number 17 is the only number that Formula One drivers can't pick.
Is it?
Yep.
Who owns that?
A guy called Jules Bianchi. As another boundary slips away, and
Yes,
Carthy will be
Carthy.
delighted with that shot. Well done, Ash.
Did you see the fist pump she did there? Yeah, that was great.
It's like saving a penalty shootout in the hockey goalkeeper during the winter, but this time she got back to ball quite perfectly, and you'll see the little celebration afterwards. The foot not quite enough, and Carthy getting through for a lovely boundary, playing her part in this partnership.
Yeah, it was a nice shot.
This one in the air, but no fielder close enough to it, and they get through for another single. Yes, Jules Bianchi, he was a Formula One driver who, unfortunately, they were recovering a car off a track, and he had an accident and hit the vehicle that was recovering the car, and it just took...
Just exploded him. Yeah, right, okay.
And as a result, the FIA have sort of said number 17 is not to be used.
Yeah,
And
I mean, you wouldn't want that anyway, would you? That superstitious lot anyway. I would think so. Oh, yeah.
Miss hit, and no single taken. Last ball of the innings. We spoke about 150 for Pembroke, and they're not too far off. They'll be more than happy with 143 for 5.
Well, it's a good run rate, 7.2 and change. Yeah, I think they'd be pretty happy with that.
As I say, 70% of Pembroke's runs coming from one bat, and it's that bat that's facing this last delivery of the first innings.
Oh, hit him on the toe. And they're going for the run out. And I think they did.
And look at that, I love that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good team sportsmanship, isn't it?
Going up and congratulating the century maker, and plenty of the Phoenix players making their way over to Jessica to congratulate her on what has been an absolutely super knock. So, James, you're playing on Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday evening out in Swords for T20. It starts at 5 o'clock. Thrilled about that. As you can imagine, it's no place you want to be. As the sun comes down in lovely Demesne, whatever they call it out there. The
Newbridge Demesne,
Newbridge Demesne, or Demesne, whatever depends on your French.
Yeah. Or you're Russian.
Or you're Australian. And then Monday we've got our one and only game here in the square on Monday, which is very exciting. So,
yeah, I have to say, I'm looking forward to that.
The freak rain shower that might come through and stop us. But anyway, it's. Are you playing any of those games yourself?
Playing on Monday, James.
Oh, that's right, you are. I just thought I'd better.
Here is that batting card, and you can see just how dominated it is by Duffy Mullin. The scores around are 1, 12, 0, 4, 5, and 8. Ash Carthy will be delighted at being the second highest run scorer on the team, just 2 behind extras. But 103 out of a total of 143. And fair play to Phoenix, only 10 extras.
I was about to say, that's actually very impressive.
They did so well there. And you'll see it here reflected in those bowling figures.
Well, there you go. Look at that. Julia Gargan got a little bit of stick, but not too bad. She picked up a wicket. Lily Madonna, 1 for 17 off her 5. Very good. Alana Staunton, yeah, she got a bit of touch there, but still picked up a wicket. Everyone picked up a wicket each. But obviously you can see where, Jessica Duffy Mullin got started and got going. Everyone got a bit of damage to their run rates and the economy rates there.
Yeah, and you can see it in the partnerships as well. Jessica was marauding across the pitch. Her partners were falling at kind of regular intervals.
Yeah.
But that went very well for them. We'll just have a quick look at the half-time at the Worm, and you'll see just how consistent they were. A bit of a jump there between overs 15 and 17, but then the fall of the wicket before Ash Carthy came in and gave the innings a bit more impetus as well. So there we go. That's where we are at the moment. That's the summary. Well, that will be the summary coming up on the screen in front of you. And whilst James and I take a 2-minute break, we'll let you look at the summary and the clubhouse, and we'll go and check what the score is in Stormont. But for the moment, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Sydney Parade for the second innings of this Division 3 clash between Pembroke's thirds and Phoenix's seconds. Well, James with me here. James, you can see on the screen the highlight of that first innings, undoubtedly Jessica Duffy-Mullen.
Oh, without a doubt. And look at the rate that she got it on. You know, it's 65 balls for 103 not out. Or maybe it was out. Don't really care.
It's not out.
But that must be a strike rate of about 180 odd.
Ooh.
And that is phenomenal. And she doesn't even look tired.
158.
158, okay.
So close to 160, which is quite amazing. And as you say, somebody that age, you just don't get tired. And then sitting in the same place for 20 overs knackers me.
Well, it's sensational, and what a great milestone to get at the start of the season. It's just going to set her up nicely for the rest of the season, you'd hope.
Yeah.
And it's well deserved.
This season.
Hmm?
That's her second 100 this season.
Oh,
Is it?
Is it for the thirds?
I don't know, didn't she get a ton in another game out in Rush? Or
Oh, I don't know. If it's her second one, then I apologise for just saying it's a first.
maybe
but-
the first one at home.
Mate,
Certainly first one on screen anyway.
yeah. Anyway, you can correct us later, Jessica. I hope it's your second. But no, look, Jessica actually came and played a game. The team I was captaincy a couple of years ago. I think she must have been, I don't know, must only be about 10 at the time, and she was very good then. She bowled really well and batted well. And so you knew that she had heaps of potential and promise, and it showed tonight. And only McDonald opening the bowling for Pembroke. And the run rate required is about just under 7.3. There's a lot of full bores there. This one just worked around the corner. There was a person there at backward square. They pick up a single. And the sun, getting a little bit low in the sky now, as you'd expect at this time of the evening. As we see Graham Mooney take his mark as the umpire. Graham, who gives a lot of time to the club, both umpiring and scoring and many other duties. Behind the microphone a lot as well. So the man is a legend.
In his own lunchtime.
And especially in North Kildare, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's just Australian. It's going to be,
Does James need a cushion or something?
No, it's okay.
Craig's not giving them up. He's got them though. He's
That's
saying,
all right.
"No, I'm keeping them."
Right.
I'll just move my hat a little slightly. There you go.
No. It goes all the way, so Amanda.
This one nicely fielded by the ball. Oh, by Ash Carthy.
Nice footwork there.
Off the foot.
First over down, I think, at the moment. Sorry for shouting.
There we go. Straight through. Oh, look at that from Ash Carthy. Coordination and ready to throw, ready to pounce. So, at the end of the first over, 2 without loss.
Good start from Pembroke.
Yeah. Don't stand up too quickly, James.
Yeah, you get a concussion. How'd you get a concussion? Hit by a ball? No, hit by a tent. The important thing here for Phoenix is not to lose a wicket. And the player of the match so far, not that I want to bring, is coming on to bowl.
Quick fifer as well now, and this will forever be known as Jessica's game.
Yeah, the Jessica Mullen Cup.
Yeah.
I wonder how many 105s we have.
So just a Duffy Mullen Cup.
The lights have to watch out for.
As you see George in the background there, just miss a ball.
Well done. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
She comes in for a first ball. And it's straight on the money. Good length there. Hard to get on top of. Not sure to come forward or back.
Yep.
Horrible length.
You see here.
Well, horrible for a batter. Great for a bowler. Yeah.
Just a good length and getting underneath the bat, but unfortunately missing the stumps on this occasion. Nice shot through the offside,
Oh.
lofted between two fielders. Boundary rider will keep it to a single. Field spread out here. There is a boundary rider on both sides. Unlike the men's side, it's so funny when you watch men's cricket and you have to keep, you're only allowed two outside the circle. I'm not sure there is a circle at this level, but it tends to be third man and long leg behind the keeper. Whereas here in Division 3, it tends to be more square of the wicket.
Yeah, I think you're right there, definitely.
I think it's
they do like to swivel and pull the ball, though, don't they?
It's a reflection on the number of hockey players playing women's cricket in Dublin, in Leinster. I believe Michael Clark's playing on Monday as well.
Yeah, that's going to be
And Andy
exciting.
Hill.
Andy Hill's played before.
You, me, Kevin Ryan, as you said, it's the boys are back in town.
It's going to be very exciting to have everyone back. I'm sorry Charlie's not playing. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I haven't seen Charlie for a while.
I think he's probably been in the States on work or...
He does tend to slip over there, doesn't he? And
yeah, and I think his daughter is playing like very high-end basketball, which takes a bit of commitment of time and stuff like that. So he can't be everywhere at once. But I miss him on the field. He's a very good teammate to have. Oh, that's a good ball.
ball. Dug out well, though.
Yeah, nicely played.
Jaltaid doing well.
And it's this good pressure that Duffy Mullen's applying. It's hard to get her away. Tricky lengths.
And bowling from the nursery end.
See some long shadows now. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, she thought it was in her arc and just took her eye off the ball there.
Just sort of swiped across the line and hoped that ball and bat would meet. As opposed to playing with a straight bat, which gives you a far greater chance.
Yeah.
Saying the catwalks of Paris and Milan missing out on one today. Mr. Mooney in his T-shirt. And I tell you, those legs have not seen a lot of sun yet this summer.
Oh, well,
Bit of olive oil, I think he needs on those.
Yeah, we've all got studio tans at this stage of the season, I think. Yeah.
He's gone with the short shorts today.
Well, he's a braver man than me.
Absolutely.
Annalie McDonald to continue.
Just the one run coming off her first over.
She's captain this year, isn't she?
Leading from the front. Tossed up. Swept. Fielded.
Go in front, George. It's fine.
Well fielded there in deep square.
Great to see George back.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a season and a half, maybe two.
Saw he's on holiday recently. That's the one thing about these posts on Facebook is you might as well just put a sign on the front door saying house empty.
Yep, help yourself. Yeah, do you get burgled by anyone? No, it's just my friends.
Yeah,
So-called
only friends on Facebook.
Yeah, can we rob the place? Oh, that's a good length.
Well, what that length managed to do to the batsman there was make her change her mind about what shot she was going to try and play and got caught between the two.
Yeah, her practice shot afterwards is the one she should have played on the offside.
Yeah, it's amazing how we all know what shot to play after the ball's gone through to the wicketkeeper.
Yeah, my average would be amazing if I'd played those shots and I should have played them. This one just...
You could be instalment now, James.
Yeah, watching that. Still wouldn't be on the ground. Yeah, that one there just a bit wide. Just tempting the batter on the offside there.
Did you hear about the Irish Senior Cup draw?
No.
Well, in the first round we got Warringstown away.
Yep.
And then we got Estonians away. And now just to complete the trifecta, we now have Lisbon away. The three top teams in the NCU all getting home advantage against Pembroke.
the word rigged comes to mind, but allegedly. But anyway,
I'm thinking, when is it? Who's available?
well, that's a bit of a tough draw, but
14th of June.
it's a good ball, but it's played nicely on the leg side, and that's going to crash into the fence. First boundary for Phoenix, and it's a really well hit ball. However,
She picked up on this one. It was right on the stumps, but she took it on the full and put it away quite nicely, to be honest.
it sounded good off the bat.
It did. It did. Nice boundary.
Yep.
4 runs.
And Phoenix need a lot more of those.
Graham Mooney looking particularly armless today. Arms folded behind his back. Another good ball.
Oh, that's tempting. That's a good comeback.
You see that, and the bat thought it was the same ball as
Yeah.
before and played the same shot, but it wasn't. It dipped down and got past her on this occasion. 11 without loss then as we come to the last ball of the third over.
You mentioned,
And here's young Marshall
yes.
being indoctrinated into Pembroke cricket at an early age. Three overs gone, 11 runs on the board, no wickets down, a positive for Phoenix. However, that target of 144 for victory looking a little bit in the distance at the moment.
Well, a positive thing for Phoenix is no wickets have been lost.
Yeah.
So if you can get set and get and see off the opening bowling combination, well, you never know.
Yep. Other bowlers on the side, including Becca Gallagher. Undoubtedly, we'll see her left arm bowling later on. Ash Carthy bowled in the last game as well.
And she's handy. I'm not up to speed with the current
Thirds
at the moment, but I'm sure Phoenix will make a good play at this. They just need to connect a few more balls. Well, drifting down leg, and umpire was tempted to do the aeroplane pose, but decided not to.
Both umpires have gone for the milky white leg look.
Well, we've got this big yellow orb in the sky today, which we haven't seen for a while, and I think it's thrown a few people out,
Yeah, the last couple of days have really seen some confusion about people getting dressed for work in the morning.
Oh, that's picked up nicely, but just clubbed into the ground. Didn't get the timing on that one that she'd would have liked, and no run. It's good bowling, though.
Nicely fielded by Keelan Murphy.
Yeah, cricket's a winner on that ball. Now, look, you going back to what we were talking about for the this Irish Senior Cup draw. I know it sounds really, really tough. They are tough draws. However,
one in the air,
one
lands
could
in front of Gallagher.
They get through for a single. One could argue after seeing the Orangetown game that, who cares? I mean,
if you're going to win, you have to beat the best. But having to beat the best every round and away in every round does make it tricky. But I tell you, it makes it a memorable cup run.
Certainly does. Oh, that's a great shot. The ball was a bit short, and she whipped it around off the leg side, and no one's going to stop that. It's going to be a second boundary, and that's a glorious pull shot there. Sweep shot.
Nicely swept around.
Yeah.
Kept her eye on the ball, kept on top of it, and swept it away. And swept it away very well. The umpire gets to signal. 4 runs, Stanton, the umpire.
Doing quite cool with the shades on there.
Quite a low stance, actually. And again, this one pops up. Carthy straight into the hands of Ash Carthy. And she gets it back to the keeper, but can't prevent the single. This reply, well, it'll be interesting to see how many Phoenix can get. I'm not expecting them to get to 144, just from the nature of it. It's a tough ask at the best of times.
Well, when anyone in opposition gets 100, it's
psychologically, it's kind of, well, one of us has to do well here.
Oh, that's a good ball, but played well.
Straight
Square.
bat.
Yeah, it squared her up, but she played it well with the straight bat, like you say.
4 overs gone, 17 without loss on the board. 16 overs to go, still 127 required, but a better over for Phoenix there. 6th coming from it.
Yeah, that's their best over so far, I think, or equal best. Run rate at 4 1/4.
Talking of cups, of course, the first also have a refix against Phoenix for a game that was called off for wet run-up, and that game being played on Monday.
Unfortunately, they're going to miss watch now game.
Yeah, well, I'm sure a few of the lads will have us on. Graham's offered to do live scoring for us. He said, "Are you going to be as good as the first versus Phoenix?" And I said, "Of course, you know it.
You betcha.
You know it from an entertainment point of view."
So how are we going to have radio mics for ourselves out there?
Reflink.
Yeah.
This could be the game Noel lets me go out with Reflink on.
Not when you're batting, though, because I think you'll blow people's eardrums out when you call for a run.
Oh, talking of run-outs, just missing the stumps. They got through for it in the end. But they need to take these runs.
Yep.
If they're going to get anywhere close, they are going to need to take every possible run and risk those run-outs.
That's it, educated risk. Put pressure on the fielders a bit. Oh, that's a nicely floated. Gets a bit of lift and just gets past the fielder in the deep.
Anna Sims it was who tried to prevent it going over the rope. She couldn't do so on this occasion, and 4 more go on to the total. Third boundary of the innings. It was tossed up there and again taken on the full, and that's the secret to the boundaries that Phoenix have scored so far. It's just been over pitched somewhat, and that one making it to the boundary.
Good shot.
A little bit wide and signalled as much by Graham. There we go. Less an aeroplane, more Christ the Redeemer.
Yes. Well, Annalyn just needs to put those behind her, relax, and just focus on the target. Maybe even just focus on the gloves of the keeper. Don't even try to hit the stumps. Not a full toss. This one is dispatched, but gets through past the fielder and into the fence for another boundary. She's just trying too hard, I would think. Trying to get some magic for a team. And we've all been there. We all know what it's like. It's just not working. But sometimes you just need to take an extra second, have a deep breath, and reset your plan. That's a better ball. That's a lot better ball. That's a good comeback there by Annalyn. Just played away on the offside for a dot ball.
These 2 bats now in, both in double figures.
Good shot.
And they are taking on anything they can. There's no doubt about that.
Well, that's it. You can't play within yourself when you're chasing the score like this. So, you either got to win the game or go down, fighting, trying. And if that's a good bit of fielding there in the deep, saves the 3 runs that time.
Anna Sims very much making that position down the wall her own.
Yeah, she's quick and she's got a good arm. That was the previous ball. That's the length that she needs to bowl.
That's a proud mummy, I think.
Yeah. I think they'll be watching this on the couch with popcorn.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. How do you like your popcorn, James? Salted or caramelled?
Salted. I'm a salty. I prefer to have that with salted with a beer, ideally.
Yep.
Or something wet and cold, anyway. Yourself?
Yep. Porridge the same. I think salted porridge.
Mm-hmm.
If you
go
offer
for salt and porridge, absolutely.
If you offer me sugar with porridge, then I put on about 3 litres of maple syrup. Becca Gallagher now with her left arm around. And again, Becca has been bowling this style of delivery for quite a while now, and she has worked out that batsmen don't like having to put power to the ball. She's giving them no pace to work at, And if they miss it, she tends to be quite accurate with this as well. That's much better. And they're going to come through for the bye. Neve Jennings, I think it is, keeping wicket today. I'm not absolutely certain.
No, I think you're right. No,
just going off shape and...
No, I did see the close-up as on one of the replays, and it is Neve. But no, I mean, the good thing about Becca too, she's pretty consistently, she doesn't really need that many warm-up balls. She's bang on the money, and she does have those floating hand grenade balls, as you say. It's really tough to get them away because there's no express pace or anything on it. Oh,
this one just getting over the keeper's head. Jennings on this occasion nearly getting to that one. It sort of was good enough to get over her head and good enough to drop in front of the next fielder.
Well, she does create opportunities, doesn't she? Above the eye line, or just leading edge.
Oh, just over the top. Non-striker was quick enough to call through for the single. And this time, again, when the batsman misses, she's never that far away from the stumps. Here is the chance again. Just doing enough to get over the first flailing hand.
What seems to be the trouble now with the striker at the moment is that she's still used to the fast ball coming on. She went through that last shot too quickly. Hasn't got used to the pace yet.
This one hit down towards long leg. Ash Carthy sprinting after it.
Got there.
I think Ash has put a yard or two of pace on this year. A nice boundary.
Yep.
35 without loss. They're going along at a good rate, over 6 and over. So they're not out of this game yet.
Well, the required run rate's only 7.6, so they're in touch.
Just take it deep, isn't it? That's the expression.
Yeah.
See how deep you can take it.
Well, the number 31 batsman, who is Geltate, I think. Well, both of these are both neck and neck. I mean, Walsh is on 13 from 13.
Nicely played away on the leg side. The fielder on the fence stops the boundary. Just be another single. But yeah, Pembroke need a wicket or two here now.
Yeah.
Just to settle themselves down, I think.
Well, if these two get a 50-run partnership,
it shows
really,
the rest of the team.
Yeah, that'll really set them up and give them confidence, and then they'll probably be through into the second change or third change. Depends how much bowling that Pembroke have, and it could get a bit tighter than you anticipate.
Anything you can do, we can do better. That would be the attitude of the Phoenix players anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely into position quickly. And a lovely bit of fielding on the fence.
Yeah, I wonder who that was. Jessica.
Just the one-handed pickup. That gets Becca to the end of the over. You can see it. Footwork good. Pulled around the corner.
Yeah.
But again, this fielding. One hand down. Into the hand in one go and returned.
6 down now. 37 for no loss. It's a good start by Phoenix.
If they were batting first, they'd be delighted with this start.
Yes.
It's only when you're chasing, you've had 6 overs go, you've got to 37 without naught, you look up at the scoreboard and think, well, we still need another 107.
But yeah, the run rate is over 6. So, like you say,
that takes them up to 120, and they don't need to accelerate too far after that.
This one, yeah, well played, well called. Just played around the corner, backward to square. Get through for a single.
Signalled.
Oh, I think she got bottom edge, didn't she?
The umpire signalled it was a leg bite.
Oh, okay.
She could have middled it for all we know.
Yeah.
But the umpire signalled.
Thought it was actually after. Anyway, he's closer than me. Another run to the total anyway.
That's nicely clipped round the corner. Not trying to overhit it. Her partner, well aware, ran through quickly, and it's another leg bye. I see Simon Heaney was just at his window, just having a quick look at the score, I think. Quite funny last weekend. He actually took a deck chair out onto the extension roof.
Oh,
And
that's
again, round the corner. This time it does beat the fielder, and it does make the rope, as shown by the signals of Graham Mooney. 4 and 3 to go.
well, yeah, she got some contact with that one, which is probably made a difference. Just enough on to get past the fielder. But that's another thing that they're doing well here. Just rotate the strike and take the boundaries when they come. And before you know it, that run rate's up to 6.6.
Anna Sims, it is bowling from the St John's end. And Becca Gallagher going for the direct throw, underarm, and got close to it. 2 to come in the over. And yes, as James says, that run rate, well, it might not quite be at the 7.5 that they need, but at this stage of the innings, 6.6 is going along very nicely. Sims gets this one through to the keeper.
And the batter was hoping that would be called a wide, but just leave it go. Don't need to panic.
And with 60, 78, 79 balls left, 100 required.
It's a better ball, but
Oh, that's nicely hit. It
Oh,
sounded
yeah.
really nice off the bat. Played off to the outside, offside. They stick at 1. They did think of a second.
yeah, her arm is very strong. Jessica Duffinger-Mullen, and I think quite rightly, don't take any chances at this stage.
Good over from Anna Sims. She went to run a ball just about. There were a couple of leg buys in there as well. So a good over for Phoenix, but Pembroke won't be too upset. Anna Sims just slipping into a rhythm.
But I think if you're Pembroke, you'd be thinking to yourself now, oh, well, we've got to start getting the wicket. We need to
break this partnership.
Yeah, they're starting to look very comfortable with every over that's passing. What's a good even contest?
Gallagher to come on again. She conceded 9 in her first over.
Oh, that's a good ball. It's played away defensively on the leg side for no run, but well bowled. You can string a few of those together, cause some frustration for the bat.
And of course, we come back to it time and time again, but Pembroke have already conceded 9 extras in 7 overs, whereas Phoenix only conceded 10 extras in the full 20 overs. So that could end up being a big contributor to Phoenix's score.
Doing her extras. There you go, played on the leg side again, but they've got the right protection in the right spot. Jessica Duffy-Mullen is patrolling the leg side. Keeps it to 1, but still keep rotating the strike.
Nicely played. And again, Ash Carthy straight into her hands, straight return, and right at the keeper's ankles. Kevin Ryan will have appreciated that shot, that throw. Kevin down here sitting with us. He's chatting with the marshals, including young Robert.
It's a good ball. And
Nicely played.
Yeah, just lift it out onto the sort of mid-wicket, mid-on sort of position. Just trying to make up some interesting positions. Wide mid-on deepish.
That's a nice shot
Yeah,
round the corner.
Yeah.
Carthy can't get to it. It will beat JDM on this occasion. And it makes it all the way to the boundary. And that brings up 50 for Phoenix.
Well, they're looking good.
As I say,
I know there's still like 90 plus runs to go, but generally, if you're an opposition team or you're a defending team, you start to get a little bit of a anxious twitch going now. Sort of thinking, oh, we've got to get these guys out. They're looking really, really set
and comfortable.
Yes.
And I think what the way you'll realise that is if a wicket does fall, the shout of joy amongst the Pembroke players, I think, will be quite sizable. But that's a nice shot. She does get into position for these hoiks to the leg side quite well. And she makes contact. However, when she
Oh,
doesn't make contact, that is exactly what Pembroke needed. It is exactly what Becca Gallagher is brilliant at doing. She picks up a wicket with the last ball of the over, and that is 52 for 1 after 8. And I think that you can see there's a bit of hurry up about the Pembroke players, even if it is just to get into a huddle to congratulate Becca.
well made 24. I think it just got a bit of a rush of blood from the last boundary that she got. She thought, I can capitalise on
That's
this
the same
one.
thing again.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
See,
that was easy.
Yeah.
Keep going, ladies. No, just honestly, there's a second camera. You won't be on film.
You won't be on camera.
We're on replays at the moment anyway, so you can just walk in front of him. You'll be fine.
And
what we should say is, no, you have to go that way. But this is the wicket here, I think. And just missed that one. She thought it was the same ball. It wasn't quite as leggish as the previous ones. And that's what saw her run away for a fine 24, was it, James?
24. It was a good knock, good partnership. Now Phoenix just need to keep this going, actually.
Yep.
No need to panic, and it's a good celebration there by Becca. A little bit of a skip and a step.
We saw the Carthy celebration earlier. On this occasion, you see the Gallagher celebration. Little,
Fisting, a bit of a skip there. Yeah.
She was delighted. Big smile. I'm back live now.
Oh, that's a lovely sounding shot.
Oh, that's
good
a shame.
effort.
Anna Lynn had done the hard work and got to it, but unfortunately, it just managed to squeeze past her.
That was a lovely shot, actually. Didn't middle it really, but sounded good. But just got there, but just probably took a right off the ball at the last minute, and this one just drifting down leg, and it's going to be a wide, is it? No, dead ball.
Dead ball. Or he's cleaning his knees.
All that sand that's on it from the sandbox he's been in.
Yeah. Sims into her second over now. And that's a nice shot, but also nicely fielded. They will come back for a second, and they will get there as well.
It's good running, good awareness.
Gargan, we saw bowling in the first innings. In fact, we saw both of these Phoenix players bowling in the first innings. And now they're looking to keep this run rate up near 7.
Oh,
it's Anna Lynn herself doing the fielding after Becca Gallagher had slowed it down.
Yeah, she got a little bit of a finger on that, which saved runs. They just need to keep persevering here, Pembroke. There's still a lot of runs that need to be caught up with. There's still a mountain for Phoenix to climb.
Good.
That one getting through to the keeper. Big swipe. Are you not playing? Have you given up? Full toss. It'll be called a no ball.
It's always a spot for you in the sixes.
No ball signalled. Late arrivals this evening.
That's a good ball. It just tried to whip it on the leg side, but didn't get the contact she needed. It's a dot ball.
That's what Pembroke needs, just as much as the wickets, really.
Yeah.
The more dot balls she gets.
But chipping away at this run rate, the current run rate is 6.9. Required is 7.4 and change.
It's only half a run per over between the two.
Yeah, she's trying too hard. She's taking her eye off the ball or not.
She's losing shape and timing because she really is trying to throw. And again, this is part of the thing we were talking about it for Becca's bowling, for instance, but Anna Sims as well. Neither one of them are really providing the bat with any pace to work with.
Yep.
And as a result, they're trying to hit it hard themselves, looking for boundaries because they feel they need those. The lights are on at the clubhouse now. We'll see how bright they get during the rest of this game, although the sun still has a bit of way to travel. We're getting to that
Good time of the year. Yep. 61 for 1 off 9.
And Gallagher to go again from the nursery end. Left arm around. There's a proud daddy. So Lisbon away then, coach. I told you it'd be the rest of the world.
Yeah. Just gonna get enough cool down from
netting.
From netting, I can put my jacket on.
Yeah, it is starting to get a bit chilly now. Relatively so. This one. Oh, they're taking on the fielder. Oh, direct hit, and there would have been a run out there, but they get through for it. But you can see Phoenix really doing their best to keep this run rate above 6, closer to 7, and to take this game as deep as they can.
Good ball there, just trapped her up.
Yeah. Yep.
Keep rotating that strike. And that's what Gargan's responsibility should be at the moment, is just to get gel date on strike until she gets settled herself. That's a great ball.
Oh, that's another one for
yeah.
Gallagher. It's floated up there. The bat, well, she, as you said, James, her thought should have been, how can I get my partner on strike? But she went for the boundary and it didn't pay off. And Gallagher again hitting the stumps. And 2 for 18 off just 16 deliveries. She's doing well. It's still not going to be known as Becca's game, though.
No.
She needs another 8 wickets for it to be Becca's game.
And even then, it might not be enough.
Yeah, this at the moment is very much JDM's game.
Well, I called it a bit. I sort of halfway through the ball said, "This looks really good." And
well, that's the thing about Becca's bowling is you have time.
Yes. And it was a good ball.
And it was. It was just what was needed. Up there, you tell your bowlers to hit the top of off, and that is exactly what Becca Gallagher did. Years of experience, and she's got it through there. If anything, I think Becca is now pushing her bowling through a bit quicker than she did a couple of years ago, where she'd almost joined the Rob Hyland score of bowling.
Yeah.
But now, just a little bit quicker, push through the bat, and that is 2 wickets down with 63 on the board and just 2 balls remaining in the first half of this innings. She went back.
Yeah, she forced her back and she played across the line. So the lesson there was, get forward and try and
stay in
strike
line.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
But a good wicket. That's 2 for Becca, 2 for 18. She's at the moment off her 2.5 overs, really.
Well, I was saying earlier on, Jessica Duffy-Mullin scored over 70% of Pembroke's runs. Well, Becca Gallagher has taken 100% of Pembroke's wickets so far.
Well, she almost took another one there.
Yes.
The batter did get forward, but she played a big hockey sweep shot.
Yes.
And almost got herself out.
Just judging the wrong length, really.
Yep.
Gallagher pushes this one through, and it was the pushing it through that forced it down the leg side, and it's given us a wide. And I don't think Becca would be too upset with that because you get another go.
Yep. And it's not very expensive.
Saravana Rajan is the new bat. Oh, that's a nice shot down the ground, and it beats
the bowler, but
that's a replay.
Yeah,
it's Niall confusing us there. What happened there? Why is she walking off? And why she changed number on her shirt? But 10 overs gone then, and Phoenix doing very well. 65 for 2. If they were batting first, they'd be more than happy with the way things are going. They're scoring it over a runner ball. And with 10 overs remaining, they only need 79. The question being, do they have the wickets?
Well, if Geltade's there at the end, it's going to be interesting. And that's what Phoenix need. They need that batter to bat through and get good support from the rest of the team.
Well, I think that we said it earlier, James, that the job of the junior partner, shall we say, is really to get the senior partner on strike. But that is a nice shot, nice shape,
lovely
and
shot.
just driven through the covers. There are two fielders out there. They share responsibility for the fielding.
It's one of the Whaleys and Jessica.
Leah.
Leah, yep.
Yeah.
Leah, sorry, Leah. We'll get it right one day, Leah. About now, really.
Yeah. Sure, it took me enough years to get Whaley right. Nicely, lovely shot.
Great shot.
There's potential there, that's for sure.
Just waiting for the batter to get settled. This one just a bit too wide down leg. Just trying to be hard, I think.
Just relax. You can see almost on her walk back, you can see there's tension in there, and she's sort of
But while judged by the batter, you didn't try to chase a ball that's going to get her out by getting, leading edge or towing the ball up to someone. Oh, that's big
nice shot. Clears the fielder in the ring, and they're going to come back for two, and they'll get there quite safely, despite a super throw from the outfield.
They're doing everything right at the moment, these two for Phoenix. It's a great, well-balanced contest here, isn't it? Because it's like you don't really mind if you concede 6 or 7. It's still not going to be quite enough. And if you can get a few dot balls in there later on and a few wickets, well, all of a sudden that required run rate might spike. At 7.9 at the moment, or just shy of it. Bit of advice from Becky Gallagher.
Just moving Keelan Murphy closer to the clubhouse changing rooms.
I think that's a good move, yeah. Just give her enough time to be able to get anything that goes down the leg. Oh, it's clubbed nicely down the ground. Field didn't quite get down enough to it, and they'll get through for a second run.
She tried to put both of her feet together to make sure there was something behind her hand, but unfortunately the ball bobbled and just went to the side of those feet, and it let them get through for 2 runs.
It's not a bad ball.
It goes down as difficult to put away, I think. It's the sort of shot you'd like to see.
Well, it's also, it puts the batsman into your mind. It's like, well, is that going to be a wide, or do I have to hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Whereas Niall would have played a reverse on that.
Yeah.
Put it into the gardens.
This time she plays it away on the leg side behind square.
I think Mooney's going to signal that as a leg bye.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Again, the raised knee.
That's the end of the over, I take it. It's 72 for 2 off 11. And Jal Tate has gone on to 31 off 40. And she's the backbone of now this innings. That's a lovely shot. Got over the ring. Yeah, that'll feel good in the hand when you hit those sorts of shots.
But only when you find turf. You find the fielder, it's...
Yeah. Nearly as bad as those shots where you middle it and it goes straight to a fielder. You don't get anyone.
Yeah, and then you get some inside edge and it goes for 4.
Yeah.
Cricket is sometimes a cruel game.
Just making some adjustments to the field. Pembroke. Just want to get Geraldine off strike, really. If not out. It's a good stroke.
It does get past the fielder. They set off in pursuit. Murphy it is who picks it up, tosses it in. The relay doesn't quite go to hand, but they won't get any more runs than they were going to.
That's a handy 3. Well run. Lovely strike.
So Gallagher into her 4th over, and we know that Duffy Mullin and Anna Lynn McDonald
One
have,
each?
I
Or
think,
two?
2 each.
2 each.
I think Division 3, you can have bowlers bowling 5 overs. It only changed in men's cricket because you were only using 2 bowlers in 50 overs.
Right.
And they weren't developing any bowlers. This one in the air, and nicely taken
Right.
by the skipper.
Well done, leading from the front there.
And Gallagher picks up the 3rd wicket to fall, but that was a fine catch. She got there, she steadied herself, she kept her eyes on the ball, got her hands high, and that really was a textbook catch by the captain. And that's 3 down and 75 on the board. Just 69 required, but nearly 8 and over, and that will be tough, and that's why they're having to try and play these shots.
Yeah. It's that pressure you put on yourself, isn't it? We've got to keep that
Scoreboard
ticking
pressure.
over a lot, not just ticking over. We've actually got to get it flying. And she just didn't quite time that. And it was a great, like you say, perfectly well-judged catch, and the inspiration that a captain can bring to the side. Because he's just
kept her eye on it the whole time.
Didn't quite, from that angle, it's hard to see it go into the hand, but no. Perfect. You might see it now.
You can see it's come off the toe of the bat and the edge of the bat in that bottom corner. And Becca Gallagher, she knew it was up there and was just waiting. Yes. The old fist came out again in celebration. Just off screen, really.
Oh, it's a shame. Anyway, she took the catch. That's the main thing.
We saw it.
Yeah.
And just as importantly, so did the umpires.
You batter in now.
And a wicket, 2 in 2 for Gallagher.
And what a night she's having. 4 wickets now, and she's on a hat-trick.
Lana Staunton falls first ball. She turned to hoik that one down to the leg side, as so many of them have. But first ball, she missed it, and it went on to hit the stumps. So 4 for Gallagher, 4 for 23, and 2 in 2. Hat-trick ball. I think this is about the 3rd or 4th hat-trick chance we've seen on Pembroke Cricket Live so far this year. That came back, didn't it?
It came in.
Seemed.
I mean, you can't really fault the batter in some ways there, because with the trajectory it started on, you think it's going to hit.
That's going to miss leg, and I can take that on. But as you say, James, it just pitched and seamed back.
Yeah, seamed back. That's what did her.
And Gallagher with a super wicket to the delight of her teammates.
Well, she'll be telling us that she meant that. She.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt she did. Anyway, cricket's the winner. Oh, look at that. Just jagged back in. Wow, interesting time. Interesting bit of the game now.
Well, there's a hat-trick ball.
I would be
the
saying...
batter's come out to take guard, and there it is there.
Yeah.
Into the bails. And again, hitting the top of the stumps. This time the leg stump. But either way, leg or off, it's out. So left arm around. 3 balls left in the over, but this is the ball that we want.
Yeah, McDonald to face her first ball.
Really tossed up there and just played down. And that's the hat-trick ball, slips by. However, she only needs 1 more for a 5-fer. This is the great thing about it. There's always something happening in a game.
And McDonald just needs to get off strike now. Or get a boundary.
This one through to the keeper. Again, aiming down that leg side slightly. Just over-rotating perhaps in delivery stride, and that's just bringing it round a bit. Becca has always enjoyed bowling around the wicket, whether it be through and around or just around.
What if this is her last ball, or whether she has another over? That's a good ball. Oh, well played.
Tapped away inside the ring. Carthy with the direct hit throw. The Bat still was firmly in. But 2 wickets in the over, 4 runs in the over, 12 gone now.
First one.
And that's the catch by the captain. And you can see she just hides behind the fielder to make sure of the catch. And then
Ball that jags back in.
this was a tremendous delivery. I think that's the best one so
Yeah.
far, actually. Of
You'd
the
be gutted if
four
you
wickets.
went out and got that ball as your first ball. It's like an in-swinging Yorker. You know, there's horrible balls to get. And then that's the
Hat-trick ball.
that was died on at the last moment, but that was very high above the eye line.
She was really trying to tempt the bat, I think, into having a swing, looking for a catch.
Yeah.
And
Or play over it as it dies, either way.
And there is the throwing by Ash Carthy from the field. And now Leah Whaley. Gets her chance in the middle now.
And she's bowling to the new batter. So this is good for Pembroke. Run rate slipping now, and it's getting about 8.7, just under. This one's a bit... It's played away on the offside. They get through for a well-run run.
Well, again, we were saying earlier, they've got to take these runs inside the circle now.
Well, you know, you have to just hope that they don't have a direct throw to the bowler or the keeper. You just got to keep running, and chance their arms. Take it on.
Good ball on the stumps, but this time it beats the fielder in the ring, and the first boundary we've seen in a while, James.
Very much so. That was clubbed beautifully. Really got something on that, and it was going to be a difficult task to get. And yeah,
it was a
well
good
played.
ball, but she saw it all the way, beat the fielder in the ring, and after that there was nothing to stop it except the fence on Cyril's way. Oh,
That slipped out.
Just a little bit outside.
I thought about a run, but
wisely decided against it.
Yeah, don't need to run on those sorts of ones yet.
That one just slipping out of the hand.
It's important that Jaldaid here takes majority of the strike from a Phoenix point of view.
Again, swinging for the fence.
Well fielded.
Anna Sims comes in and picks it up and keeps it just to a single.
She saved a lot of runs out there. She's been very good. At least he's the captain. He'll get a game.
Yeah, I think he's selected anyway.
Yeah.
He has a car.
Yeah. 12th man. Hey, there's always a spot for him on the 7th.
There's a 7th?
Well, there is now. Team of one.
Another good ball. This one thudding into the pads. Half-hearted appeal, questioning the umpire. He's walked away. He says, well, one to come. He almost goes over to tell square leg umpire there's one to come. See this, just, it's going to miss leg.
No, miles down leg, yeah. Too much movement. Good ball, though.
Another one wide outside the off stump. Could have left it for the wide, but instead has played it away and takes full advantage and finds the boundary again. McDonough moves on to 6. The score moves on to 88 for 4. And you see that was going to be wide, but bat laid on it and it disappeared off to the boundary.
$13 overs done now. 88 for 4. And
7 remain.
And they're still not out of this. They have a run rate of just under 6.8 and they need 8. So
it's not a million miles off.
No, you think if Jaldaid can keep going to the end, I think this is going to be a lot closer than we anticipated.
Well, Becca Gallagher now coming back for her 5th over. This will be her final over. 4 for 24, and how she would love to pick up a 5 for here.
Yeah, it's been great bowling. Oh, she has.
She's done it. She has done it. And there's the dance. Oh, my word.
She got a
That's
fiver.
got end of season video written all over it. Becca Gallagher picks up a fiver, and that is fabulous. She bowled 4 of them, and the captain took the catch for the 5th. But this one really tossed up, and the batsman played over the top of it, and it was the established batsman on her way. And, well...
What a breakthrough.
That is the one that they were looking for. And plenty of height. She played over the top of it, and the bail, well, you could see the bail fly off. And the disappointment for the batsman, evident, but the absolute delight.
Look at those moves. Well, we better see that on the dance floor sometime during the season.
What's that Maroon 5 song? Like Jagger.
There she goes again.
Oh, she's off.
Yeah.
Well, if you take a fiver, you deserve the celebration, and that's what she got.
Yeah, if we watch it again.
Delighted for Becca.
What great flight and length.
Here it is, and she's off.
Pure gold.
That could be zoomed in on and magnified and sped up and slowed down and everything.
I think that should be compulsory, that if you get a fiver, you've got to do a dance.
You've got to do
like
the
that.
Becca dance.
Yeah.
I tell you, if I take a wicket on Monday, I will do the Becca dance.
Lift the leg up as well.
Yeah.
The whole bit.
As I say.
Well done. Fantastic. What a great piece of bowling. Great spell.
Dancing in the Streets. Wasn't that Jagger and Bowie?
Yeah. Well, it's a cover, but that's their cover. Yeah. The famous one.
Well, back to live action again. And immediately, having taken the 5-4, Gallagher gets hit for a boundary. 5 for 28, though. You'd still take that, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't be too upset about that.
Not at all. Not at all. 40 balls remain, 52 required. This one perhaps building up into a close finish, despite the best efforts of Becca Gallagher, who has taken 100% of the wickets to fall in this innings. She has a 5-for. Phoenix are only 5 down. She's going to go over the wicket now to the left-hander.
I wonder if it's now the time to bring the opening bowlers back on.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, really shut the door.
Just try and...
Yep.
This one outside off.
Oh,
it's hit back at the bowler, unable to take it there. I don't know if that was a catch or
bum
ball.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a dot ball.
Let's see.
No. It was a catch attempt and just missed out on the 6-for. Evening, Skip. See you Monday. Best luck on Saturday.
See you Saturday. Yep. I'll talk to you a bit more about logistics. Yeah.
You will get shot if you come through here, by the way. No. Go round the front.
Yep.
Go round the front.
There's too many wires and stuff, mate. Yep.
There's too much going on in here.
Back to the game. This one just...
Gallagher's gone back round the wicket. The over the wicket experiment didn't last for long. And it's been a wide from both sides.
Can she pull another one of those big loopy hand grenades at it?
50 required now from 39 deliveries. Not outside the bounds of possibility.
Well, it's still got 5 wickets in the shed.
No, go round. Just walk in front of the camera. It's on replays. It's on a different camera. You'll be fine. You can wave. You can do anything you want.
Here you go. This is a better ball.
Oh, that one just sliding past the off stump. That was close. And now Becca Gallagher's last ball of this evening. An amazing feat to take 5 wickets in a T20. Just 5 overs. It doesn't happen very often. But then again, neither does the Becca dance.
Oh, nice ball, but it's played away nicely on the leg side. They'll pick up a single.
And that will be the end of Gallagher's spell. But what a spell it was.
Has she got one left, or is that it?
1, 2. Oh, no,
got
one left.
Yeah.
One left. 5
Yeah,
for
what she didn't.
31.
If she had have missed that ball, that would have been another wicket.
Yep. Well,
Well played. Now,
is that not the most relaxed fielder you've ever seen there? Arms behind the back.
yeah, all good.
No, but she...
Yep.
Only between balls is she relaxed. The rest of the time she's concentrating. This one
Ooh.
played back to Gallagher. And now that's the end of her spell.
And
5 for 31.
What a spell. A fraction over a runner ball, which in a T20 is pretty good.
This was her second wicket. With the nice catch. And then we'll get a succession. This was the wicket of the day.
Yeah, that was
just from the
beautiful,
movement, the movement back to the batter.
This was probably arguably the most important wicket. Well,
For her and for the team.
And for her and the team, and the timing.
Beautifully done, beautifully worked, and beautifully celebrated. Oh, up on one leg and everything. Well,
Ash Carthy now into the attack.
I'd be with you, James. I would say at this stage you could bring back Anna Lynn McDonald, and you could bring back Jess Duffy Mullin, and you could close it out there. However, Ash Carthy. And Graham just making sure everything is set before he releases the handbrake that is on Ash Carthy.
Nice ball, but played nicely on the leg side again.
Good ball from Carthy, though. As once again we see the Gallagher shuffle. We're going to have to come up with the right name for that.
Yeah, give us time.
And ideas.
It's good bowling so far. Two good balls. They will pick up a single. It's thrown in at the ankles again. But
no overthrows. Phoenix closing in on 3 figures. Still 47 required.
they're struggling to find a boundary, which is the saving grace for Pembroke. And it's going to create that pressure on Phoenix.
Run rate creeping up and up.
Yeah.
That will help. Oh, gets through to the keeper, just about.
Doing a pretty good job behind the stumps, Gale.
Is it Gale today? Gale
No, it's not
Bowen, or is
Gale.
it
No,
Neve?
no.
Neve
It's
James,
Neve, sorry. It's
isn't it?
Neve. That's right, Neve. No. Yeah, we know that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
We were talking about the wicket keeper.
Oh, club back past the bowler. It's going to probably get to the boundary, and no, they pick it up. Chased down well there by Becky Gallagher. Keeps it to 2.
Well, 99 for 5. Do you want a flake in that?
Well, now it's almost 8.5, the required run rate. Starting to get a little bit out of...
Oh, that's nice.
That's a great shot.
But again, no boundary, and it's boundaries that Phoenix need now. But that does bring up 100, and they've got to 100 for 5. And it's taken them just under 89 balls to get there. So they're going along at a nice rate. 6.7 is a great rate in Division 3. You'd expect to get a winning score at that. However, Jessica Duffy Mullins' 103 in the first innings has almost put Pembroke out of sight.
It's been delicately played out there to the cover region, and just gets past the...
They'll pick up 2.
Yeah, past the...
And again,
fielder.
Pembroke won't be too upset with 2s.
Well, now it's that time of the game where the pressure's starting to really be all on Phoenix's shoulders, isn't it? Because if you can restrict them to 5 or 6 and over,
suddenly that run rate is
9,
just
9.5, 10,
yeah,
etc., and it just gets a little bit out of your reach, especially when you haven't got one of the top order batsmen there anymore, or batters there anymore.
Beautiful evening this evening.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit chilly under the gazebo, but I'm sure if you're in the sun, it's not too bad.
Quite pleasant.
Not too many shadows on the pitch yet, but the sun's sort of just behind a few wisps of cloud. One would hope it could break through again one more time before disappearing for the evening.
And I think this is the right move, as we've said before. Jessica comes on the bowl her last 2 overs, you'd think, and try and get a breakthrough.
Well, 5 to go. I think she'll bowl 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I think that,
Annalyn will finish off the
yeah.
nursery end. Oh, sorry, St John's end.
Oh, good effort by the bowler to get to that, but it's a cracking shot. It cleared the bowler, it got past the fielder, and it makes its way to the boundary. And that's the sort of shot that they need. They need the boundaries.
Yeah, it was
And
good,
this
wasn't
one just getting over the top of the bowler, and then the fielder misjudging it.
Yeah. You got to take these chances, don't you, as a batter?
Well, you do
And-
now.
Yep, and that paid off.
But again, the thing is not to try and overhit because you feel you have to get to the boundary. You're far better off steering it into a gap and hopefully reaching the boundary that way through subtlety rather than strength.
Mm.
Oh, that's well left by everybody.
Quite weird. We get out of the way.
I've never seen a game with so many dance moves in it, James.
No.
Between Becca and that.
Well, it was effective. They picked up a run, but it was an unusual way of navigating the way around the ball.
Night, Gordy.
Hope someone puts the bowling machine away in the distance there. That's a good shot.
That is a nice shot, and they are not giving up on this chase yet, Phoenix. It's been a slow progression, but they have kept in this game, and as a result, they are making the end of it more exciting than Pembroke would have wanted. And it's not often that you can take 5 wickets in a game and know that you have no prospect of being player of the match. The century for Duffy Mullin in the first innings has put her way out in front, because without that, well, Pembroke wouldn't have had this total to defend.
No. And the run rate required now has fallen under 7.8.
Well, this one played out to the fielder
Just a single.
and very sensibly played.
Direct hit, though.
Yeah, a warning.
Try
A
me again.
Yeah.
Just needs to hold her nerve here, Jessica. Just keep bowling that good line and length.
Keep it on the stumps. If they miss, you hit. Oh, the number of times that was drilled into me by Michael Sharp. Son Kieron Sharp is currently on the island, although outside the jurisdiction. And I believe they've gone to Dean's Meat Market for dinner tonight.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for that.
There's a protein boost going on there for Arnott and McCarthy and Hoffman. And probably Sharp as well. Into the pads. Dot ball.
Reminds me of myself.
Ends the over. And that run rate again, it had dipped under 7.8 and now has reached 8.5.
Good over, got a bit of pressure. They're still quite well poised here. I think this is going to be one of the crucial overs. If this one can stay tight from a Pembroke point of view, and that run rate gets up to 9.5 or 10, then it's going to be really hard for Phoenix. If they can get 7 or 8, 9 off this over, then they're going to think, well,
the belief will be there.
Yeah.
And they can then chase that target down. Ash Carthy and Becca Gallagher swapping fielding positions. And a few alterations in the field from Annalyn. 3 overs bowled now.
That one just
wide delivery.
Slipped out of her hand. Bit too much flight and goes down the leg side. Another one to the total.
Nelson again. We saw that in the first innings. No wicket fell on Nelson last time. Will it this time?
Oh, good ball, but well kept
stumps.
Yeah.
But nicely played away. But again, Pembroke prevent the boundary, and that's what Phoenix need more than anything else now. Pick up a boundary or 2 every over. sure the number of extras has been a help. As I say, Phoenix only conceded 10 extras.
That's a better ball, and again, it's played away on the offside nicely. Driven out through the covers. There is only going to be one run, though. Yeah.
19 extras, and that's come from 9 wides, 4 no balls, and then 2 byes and 4 leg byes. As I say, Phoenix, well, they've gained 9 runs in extras.
But it's something that they can work on, isn't it? Even if you just cut that down by 5, that extra 5 runs can make a huge difference in a lot of games.
It's almost an extra over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Single taken. And even with the single taken, the runs required jumps to 8.3. And the run rate drops below 7. But they have batted well, Phoenix, and it's been a team effort, whereas the Pembroke innings was very much based on the 70% of their runs being scored by one bat. And out of that 30% that she didn't score, that was split between the other batsmen and extras. 30 for the bats and 10 for the extras. Gets away with one down the leg side.
Yeah, dot balls are gold at this stage, aren't they?
19 balls, 28 runs.
O'Connell and McDonough have done well for Phoenix. They're on 100% strike rate already. They're just trying to get it up to 120, 130%, you know.
Yep.
To pull that run rate required back. Oh,
this one is a lovely shot out to the leg side. But again, the fielder
Leah
on the boundary doing super work.
Good arm. I think that was Leah Whaley.
I think so. I think you're absolutely right. 3 overs to go, 27 required, and that run rate now has hit 9. Pembroke not yet out of the woods.
No. That was a tidy over there. There was 7 from it.
But that's grand.
Yeah, at this stage of the
6,
game,
7.
with the throw in the bat a lot, that's actually all right. Like you say, the run rate's crept up to 9 now. One more tied over, and that's over 10.
Yep.
Well, Phoenix, conversely, would say, okay, if we get 2 boundaries and so a lot of singles in this over, then it's down to 7. And we're with the hunt. As long as we don't lose a wicket, that's what they'd be saying, I think. Because then all your dynamic momentum goes out the window.
New bat comes in, has to see the ball, has to feel the ball hitting the bat, and then, well, with only 18 balls remaining, that's a tough ask, isn't it?
And I think these are...
Neve Jennings asking her fielder to be a bit more of a backstop and less of a third man.
Yeah, good move.
Oh, there we go.
Now, she deserved that.
Well,
here we go.
It's going to be your game. It certainly is going to be your game.
And vital time to get that wicket.
Well, that just, as you say, that's like popping the balloon, isn't it?
Certainly
with
is.
a pin.
Those two had put on probably around about a 30-run partnership, maybe a bit more. They were looking pretty set and gave herself some room to hoik that one away, but it was right on middle stump. And
29 they put on.
Oh, okay. A good partnership, yeah.
There was a 50 partnership. The biggest partnership of the game was the Phoenix opening partnership, and they put on 52, and then it was a partnership of 9, 12, 0, because that was 2 wickets and 2 balls, 13, and then 29. So good partnership for Phoenix, but it is broken, and why wouldn't it be broken by Jessica Duffy-Mullin? She's already recorded a century in this game, and now she has taken the 6th wicket to fall after Becca Gallagher has taken the first 5. It's a tale of 2 players, this game. It's not to say the rest of her teammates haven't contributed. For instance, Ash Carthy coming in at the end and boxing a few, and they put on a nice little partnership there as well.
I think all the bowlers have done pretty well.
Yep. And so she comes in again.
This one just going down leg, but that crashes into the new batter's pads. That results in a dot ball. And run rate now run rate required over 10 now.
Ema Bell, the new bat. She's come in to replace Anna O'Connell. And has come in with a big task in front of her. And she's played that well.
And good calling by a non-striker teammate.
Oh, direct hit.
Oh, what?
Oh, what a fine piece of fielding that was. The underarm throw straight to the stumps. And Bell's stay is a short one. A seventh wicket falls.
Now, who was the fielder? Was it Leah Whaley or was it
Emma Sims.
Emma Sims?
It's one or t'other. Again, nicely played out. The non-striker is off straight away. The strikers hesitated and then headed off. But the underarm throw,
I think it's...
well, 10-pin bowling.
I think it's Leah Whaley. I think it's Leah Whaley.
Yeah, but Anna Lynn's captain.
Oh, stop that!
Oh, yeah. Was it Anna Lynn? No, she's
No,
captain.
it wasn't.
Oh,
No.
well,
That's
yeah.
captain.
Yeah.
She's captain.
A
Yeah.
super throw.
Well, that's just brilliant.
Leah Whaley getting in on the act. And that's 2 wickets in 2 balls. 7 down now. And with just 15 balls remaining, 27 runs still required. And it's just going to get more and more difficult, more and more of an uphill climb for Phoenix now. Phoenix have done well to this evening. I think they'll be very pleased with their performance.
Who's the new batter? Is the new batter Anna Lynn?
No, she's captain.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, yeah, Steve Fay. I should have seen.
Monday, Nicky, you want to commentate?
Yes, we're playing on Monday.
Yeah. And Anna Lynn comes into bat. No, it's Craig Senior. Oh.
Yeah.
You know who's not captaining on Monday?
Yeah. That's one just
Oh, he
sprayed
gets
down the leg
past the
side.
keeper, and I attach no blame to the keeper there. It was very wide down the leg side, and it was a tough one. 2 more onto the total. 25 required now from 14, and that run rate, James, well, it's over 11.5 now. And that's what taking wickets does.
Yep.
But a run rate in excess of, well, just about 6 3/4 to keep it in imperial measurements.
Yeah, 10.7 is the required, and it might be, a couple more dot balls, and then, yeah, you're over 11. Oh,
A half-hearted appeal.
it's a dot ball, though.
Fatty, I think, got a bit of bat on that, actually.
Yeah, I thought she did too, and played away a leading edge off to the offside or
Yeah, it
something.
sounded a bit wooden. I had to give out Ethan last night.
Oh, yeah.
Bottom edge one to the keeper. Yes!
Oh,
And
good
Mullin
Yorker.
picks up a second herself. It's the 3rd wicket in the over. 8 down now. And 16 for 2 for Jessica Duffy. Mullin. And 18 overs gone. 25 required from the last 2. And you'd think quite
Wow.
possibly that Pembroke have this in the bag now.
Well, you'd definitely be taking the champagne off ice when you're starting to pop the corks.
Yeah. Do you ever see how they do it in America?
No.
Oh,
The knife?
No. What they do is they go into a dressing room at about the end of the 3rd quarter in American football, like the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they put clear plastic over all the players' lockers so they don't get sprayed and
Yeah.
stuff. But there was a game where New England were losing by 28 points, and they went and taped up the Atlanta Falcons dressing room to make it right, had the champagne in there and everything. New England started coming back. They had to they had the champagne taken out of their dressing room and put into New England's dressing room. And that must be the most horrific feeling ever.
Isn't it? Oh, my goodness, that'd be horrible.
2 for 16 and 103. We're going back to calling this Jessica's game. It will go down in history. She'll remember it for years, I'd say. I know I would.
Oh, yeah. No, this is going to be one of the special moments, no matter what you do from here on end. And Annalie McDonald, the captain. Is that who it is? Annalie McDonald? I think it is. Yeah.
I think the captain's bringing herself onto bowl now.
What's the captain's name again? Right, Annalyn. Oh yeah, Annalyn McDonald. And I think she's hoping to get in the action with it.
That's
Oh,
in the air. And it dropped just short of the fielder. It will just be a single.
lovely ball though.
It was. I thought that was going to take a wicket,
So
actually.
did I. I thought, oh, she's going to play over the top of that, but it was well played onto the leg side there. Just picks up a single though. And now new batters on strike. This one's a bit wider.
That's a good swing.
Yeah.
It is aerial. And it gets away. And she gets a good cheer from her teammates for picking up a run. And well done. Congratulations. And that run rate scoring is going to stay above 6 all the way because they've got past 120 now. And I think that is a marvellous performance from Phoenix.
Oh, for
considering what they were chasing.
That's
that's a nice one. It squirted off the bottom of the bat. It nearly squeezed its way through. They get through for one. And everyone is cheered by the Phoenix bench. That is no doubt at all.
Any other day, Phoenix would be delighted with 120 plus.
I think they'll be delighted today.
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job with the bat.
And it will give them heart going forward for the next set of league games that they have.
Well, what's actually really positive for Phoenix is that the runs have all been spread around between their batters. There hasn't been someone who has to carry the team, so they've all contributed.
Yep.
And that's going to make them very competitive for the rest of the season and very difficult to beat. This one's probably going to be a no ball, is it? Oh, no, got away with it. She even knows herself.
I think if it was a closer game, there may have been a different decision. But with just 7 balls remaining, 22 required.
Yeah.
It's Graham got his fingers crossed back there.
Oh, she picks up a wicket.
What a great wicket for the captain.
For the last ball. What's the name?
Annalyn.
Oh, Annalyn, is it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Nikki.
Lovely delivery. She picks up the 9th. There are 19 overs gone. She ends with figures of 1 for 29 from 5 overs. Less than a run a ball. She's done well tonight, the captain. And
taking a catch as well.
Taking a catch, taking a wicket. And has captained superbly well.
Yes. Used the resources well. And
she made the bowling change at the right time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
She let Becca bowl all the way through. She gave Ash an over or two. I think she's done well as captain tonight. And
I'm impressed.
There is the delivery, hitting the off stump. I think the most surprised person on the field was Annalyn herself. Not quite the Becca shuffle, but there was a little skip there. I think she was pleased with that. So,
good
Jessica Duffy Mullin, and how appropriate that she should bowl the final over in what has been her game.
Yeah, can she take the final wicket? Only time will tell, but she's got 6 balls to try. This one just drifting down leg for a dot.
Stanton it is, and the new bat, but she's at the non-striker's end.
McDonald's done well, though. She's 18 off 20.
I think they may have to revisit their batting order.
You might have to.
Might look at that.
She's
again.
on strike at the moment, actually, so it's the established batter on strike.
Yep.
She looks hoping for that extra run there, but the umpire's not giving it.
Extra delivery, even. She'd have been happy with. Stanton backing up and ready to go. Once her partner calls her, that's for sure.
Staunton or Stanton? Yeah.
Staunton.
Staunton. Oh, tempting outside the off there. Went for the big swing, went through to the keeper.
3 dots. And that run rate required. Being in the last over, it just exponentially disappears up.
44 off. Yeah, 44 runs now. It just gets stupid, doesn't it?
They need snookers, that's for sure.
This one a bit tighter.
Oh, I do like that. Oh, no. Yeah, she's safe.
The keeper just thought, it's going to hit the stumps, but didn't.
And now just 2 balls remaining, but I like number 11 to have a bat.
At least have a go.
And they run through for this one. The throw, well, Jennings thought it was going to hit the stumps.
Yeah.
It didn't. It was then under her feet. And by the time she got down to it and took off the bail,
Well run there by the number 11, Staunton.
Staunton was safely home. And I think
Let's hope she
that's
yeah.
Dad umpiring.
Yeah. Well struck back to the bowler, but no for no run.
But she middled it. Big smile on her face.
It must have felt good. Good for her.
Yeah, absolutely. One ball left.
126 required.
Per over.
We're over. Oh no, she gets one.
Run. Ash Carthy calling off the other fielder, getting it herself, gets it back to Jennings. They get through for the single. They finish on 124 for 9. Pembroke haven't been able to bowl them out, but Pembroke have won by 19 runs. And we will once again say that player of the match by a margin. Well, not by a large margin because of Becca's fifer.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Becca had taken a hat-trick as well in that fifer, we'd be having a different discussion.
Yeah, if she got 20 runs, it'd be tough to sort of judge. But I think the difference was, like you said before, that Jessica's innings of 100 set it up.
Yeah. To score 103 out of 143 is quite incredible. The rest of her teammates scoring 30 runs between them and extras providing that final 10. But a superb win
What a great game between both two very good sides.
Yeah. And they look like they enjoyed it.
Yeah,
and that's what everything is about. Graham being offered a handshake and he's carrying 6 stumps as well.
Yeah, and bails and everything else.
He's done a good job there.
He's done an excellent job. He really does.
And both umpires are sympathetic and have a lot of empathy for the players. That's how dark it's actually getting now with the sun slowly disappearing down behind the houses. Now, tale of the game. Well, the most important card we're going to show you is this first one, because it demonstrates that Jessica Duffy Mullin scored 103 not out. Fine century. Her first at Pembroke. That much I'm almost certain of.
It was 85 she got, not 100.
So this is her first century.
Oh, fantastic. Congratulations,
brilliant.
Jessica. Sensational stuff there. And look at that.
Fully the backbone of that innings. Superb stuff from her. The Phoenix bowlers, well, they had a tough time with one person getting a century, but everyone got a wicket.
Yeah, and that's good, isn't it, that everyone contributed. And it just, unfortunately, for their point of view, they just couldn't break the backbone of the Centurion. But, what they can take away there is the fact that everyone contributed and also they only conceded 10 extras. That's very impressive.
Now, in reply, Phoenix were looking for 144. They were going to struggle, but the openers, they provided the first and only half-century partnership of the game. They did really well, Deeper and Elizabeth. They got to 52 before that first wicket fell, but looking down the right-hand side of that graphic, Gallagher.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely superb.
Destructive, wasn't she?
She was indeed. And then you had 2 wickets for Duffy Mullin just to finish off her game. And then the captain, Anna Lynn McDonald.
I think it is, yeah.
She took a wicket at the end, but also took a lovely catch earlier on off the bowling of Becca Gallagher. Phoenix fell 19 runs short of their target, but they did score at 6.2. And then the Pembroke bowling, James.
Well, look at that. Becca Gallagher there, 5 for 31 off her 5. Outstanding. And we'll have to watch that dance on a regular basis. We might even try and get it as a screensaver somewhere.
Yeah, I think we may be clipping that one.
Yeah.
Superb stuff. 21 extras in 20 overs, which is better than we've seen. A lot better than we've seen.
That's not the worst.
I mean, it's a big improvement. It's still room that it can get better, but I have no doubt as the season goes on and bowlers get into their rhythms, there will be less extras conceded.
Not that it really was Jessica Duffy Mullin show there. I mean, she only was going at like 3.8 and over as well.
And there you go. That shows you just how close it
Yeah.
was until that bunch of 3 wickets right near the end in the 18th over was what really made the difference between the two sides in the end. But again, without that century from Jessica, I think Pembroke might have struggled, but they come away with an excellent win.
Just a really good match all around. A fantastic game to watch, and it kept it very exciting to the end. So congratulations to both teams. There can only be one winner.
There can only be one shot that we have on screen to finish tonight's broadcast. I don't know if Niall still has it available, but it really deserves to be the Gallagher Shuffle.
Yeah.
No.
And we'll have to go back on YouTube and have a look for that. But a lovely performance.
It's raining.
It's raining.
Oh, what are the odds? It is raining.
I can hear it on the roof.
Yeah.
Well, there's
it is.
timing.
Well, that's Ireland for you.
Yeah. Well, at least it waited until after the game.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
very-
put down another game that I've done. It's about 14 now that I've done without a single rain break.
It's been very good weather, to be fair.
It has indeed. It has indeed. So, as Niall shows you a few highlights and we start to pack up after the game and before the rain really gets heavy, we'd like to say thank you very much, James, and to Niall as always, and to you, our spectators, for without whom we would be heartbroken and be doing this for no reason at all. But we're glad you joined us. We hope you enjoyed this Pembroke Thirds win over Phoenix, and we hope you'll join us on Friday evening when the men's firsts have a T20 and Alan Murray Cup game against local rivals from across the cold side of the street. Railway Union will be joining us, although Railway will be without Liam McCarthy, who has taken his maiden test wicket, and he has done fabulously for his country today. So thank you very much for joining us. But from James and I and Niall, thank you and good night.
Good night.